Beep! The overhead chime dings. A baby starts crying. You're trapped in a pressurized metal tube, 35,000 feet above ground, surrounded by strangers. And someone just took their shoes off. There's no escape. No reset button. And one wrong move? You're that passenger. The one everyone remembers for all the wrong reasons. Flying isn't just about tickets and trays. It's a silent game of social survival. Unwritten rules, invisible boundaries, and most travelers break them without even knowing. Today, we're counting down 15 things you should never do on a plane, including one that could actually get you banned. And number 6, it's legal. But barely. Let's dive in. Number 15. Mid-air cologne crimes. This innocent move might seem polite, but it's one of the most hated habits on board. You're feeling stale. Long flight, close quarters. So you pull out that fancy perfume or cologne and spritz away. Except, now the entire cabin smells like a department store crash-landed in row 18. In a pressurized tube, even a small spray doesn't just linger, it spreads. Across rows, into nostrils, down the aisles. And for some passengers, it triggers nausea, headaches, or full-blown asthma attacks. A passenger once sprayed body mist mid-flight, floral, overpowering, and sparked an argument between seatmates. Another's cologne set off a chain of sneezes before takeoff. Flight crews rarely call it out, but they clock it. Trust that. Fix it? Use unscented wipes, apply deodorant before boarding, or dab a roll-on, discreetly and before takeoff. You'll smell good and stay under the radar. Up next, the sneaky seat strategy that turns strangers into silent enemies. Number 14. The armrest offender. 2 elbows, 1 armrest. Who wins? This is the most passive-aggressive battle in aviation. The silent war of the seats. And somehow, it's never clearly resolved. But there is an unspoken rule. The middle seat gets both armrests. Period. Why? Because they sacrificed comfort, view, and easy access. Aisle and window already won. But then comes the armrest hog. Window seat, sprawled like royalty, claiming both sides like it's their birthright. No shame, no awareness, just casual dominance. One guy spent an entire red-eye wedged into the middle, arms folded, because his neighbors each took an armrest and manspreaded. He didn't say a word, but you could see the pain in his neck. Simple fix. Window and aisle get one, middle gets both, and everyone gets home without bruised egos. Coming up, the trash move that's dirtier and grosser than you think. Number 13. Pocket dumpster. Looks like a pocket, acts like a trash can, but it's neither. The seatback pocket is aviation's dirtiest secret. You finish your snack, wrapper, napkin, gum, and toss it in. Out of sight, out of mind. Except that pocket barely gets cleaned. Flight attendants have minutes to turn a plane. They're not digging through 200 seatbacks. So what you leave? Stays, used tissues, banana peels. Once a flight attendant found a diaper. Now imagine sitting down, reaching for the safety card, and pulling out someone's chewed gum. Yeah, welcome aboard. If it's trash, wait for the cart or take it to the lav bin. Want to stash something? Make it sealed, clean, and yours. Still ahead, the screen time sin that turns quiet cabins into chaos. Number 12. Audio ambush. No headphones? No excuse. Every flight, someone blasts videos from their phone. Full volume. Cartoons, TikToks, vlogs. Ding, ding, ding. Candy Crush. The cabin is already loud. Add your soundtrack, and you've just hijacked the row. It's not just rude, it's disruptive. People are trying to sleep, read, or survive without your playlist in their skull. One woman once watched a full rom-com on speaker, laughing loudly while a baby cried 2 rows back. The cabin was one big echo chamber of stress. Even kids with iPads aren't exempt. If they can unlock the screen, they can wear headphones. The fix: pack wired or wireless headphones. No tech? Mute the video. Coming up, a footwear faux pas that'll make your seatmates gag. Number 11. Barefoot bandit. Taking off your shoes on a plane might feel freeing, but when you go full barefoot, you've crossed a line. Planes are shared spaces. That means your feet, however innocent you think they are now part of everyone's journey. Someone once rested their bare feet on another passenger's armrest. That guy was banned from the airline. Seriously, even with socks, it's risky. Those floors? Covered in bathroom drips, snack crumbs, and mystery dampness. It's a bacteria buffet. Want comfort? Wear breathable shoes or bring clean flight socks. Slip them on discreetly and keep your feet to yourself. No stretching under someone's seat. No footsie with the wall. Respect the space. Up next, the food choice that's practically a crime of scent. Number 10. Cabin cuisine crimes. Your lunch smells delicious to you, but the second that foil comes off and the scent hits row 22, the plane turns into a flying food court of regret. Tuna sandwiches, garlic pasta, leftover curry. These aren't snacks, they're airborne assaults. On planes, smells don't stay contained. One guy once nuked fish in the terminal microwave and brought it on board. Within minutes, the cabin reeked. A flight attendant tried to reason with him. Seal it or toss it. He refused. No drink service for him. Even cold food can punch nostrils. Pickled anything? Say goodbye to friends. Stick to neutral snacks. Turkey sandwiches, crackers, bananas. Think, no smell, no problem. If you wouldn't eat it in a closet with strangers, don't eat it midair. Coming up, how the lavatory can instantly become your public enemy number 1. Number 9. Bathroom bottleneck. The seatbelt sign goes off, and a stampede begins. There's an art to bathroom timing, and some travelers completely miss the memo. Running for the lav right after takeoff? Not great. Taking your sweet time while 6 people wait behind you? Worse. You've got folks doing skincare routines, outfit changes, full-on video calls in the tiniest bathroom known to humankind. Meanwhile, the line snakes through the galley, blocking carts and causing chaos. Add turbulence, meal service, or a medical issue, and now you've created an airborne bottleneck. One woman once locked herself in for 20 minutes, and then casually strolled out in pajamas. Everyone clapped, but not in a good way. The fix: be fast, go before meals, and please don't turn it into your personal spa. Keep it moving, keep it clean, keep your clothes on. Up next, stretching in flight might feel good until it gets physical. Number 8. Doing yoga or stretching in the aisle. You're trying to stay healthy, cool, but mid-cabin yoga? That's a hard no. It starts small, then someone drops into downward dog while the drink cart is coming down the aisle. In 2025, stretching's become a mid-air ritual. But flights aren't gyms. They're obstacle courses with beverage carts, toddlers, and turbulence. One guy started doing squats near the exit row. He bumped a flight attendant, spilled coffee on another passenger, and claimed he was activating his glutes. Guess who got a warning from the captain? Yes, DVT is real, but you can move without staging a yoga class. Try ankle circles, seated twists, short walks to the galley if it's not mealtime. Your Warrior 2 isn't worth a bruised shin. Number 7. Recline rage. You just made an enemy behind you. Reclining your seat can be done politely, but most people don't. And when you lean back without a warning, it's war. Laptops get smashed, drinks spill, knees bruise. And yes, some travelers have installed anti-recline devices. Illegal, but real. One passenger once spilled hot tea all over herself when the guy in front reclined mid-sip. She yelled. He blamed the seat. The flight attendant played mediator like it was airline therapy hour. The fix? Look back, make eye contact, ease into the recline slowly. Or, here's a thought. Don't recline at all if the person behind you is unusually tall, eating, or working. 3 inches of tilt aren't worth someone else's misery. Up next, the sound offense that'll make your neighbors pray for noise canceling. Number 6. The headphone fail. If you're playing music, watching TikToks, or letting your kid's tablet blare without headphones, congratulations. You've just become the in-flight villain. Cabins are loud enough. Your playlist doesn't need to join the party. One family handed their child an iPad with Peppa Pig screaming at full blast. The toddler was chill. The adults around them? Not so much. A guy finally offered his own earbuds just to end the torture. Even phone games can be guilty. That repetitive ding-ding of Candy Crush? It's sonic waterboarding. Always pack headphones. Wired, wireless. If you forget, many airlines will sell you a pair. Or you can just hit mute. Respect the vibe. Keep your media to yourself. Still ahead, the small lean that leads to big bruises. Number 4. Aisle intruder. Comfort is great, until it gets you clipped by a food cart. Leaning into the aisle might feel relaxing. Stretch your legs, let your elbow dangle. But then, bam! Someone's meal just flew off the tray. Cabins are tight, aisles even tighter. And in 2025, crew are trained to prioritize efficiency. That means if you're in the way, you're getting bumped. No apologies. One guy had his knee sticking out during turbulence. The cart smacked it hard enough to spill coffee on him. Solution: sit upright when you know service is coming. Keep limbs inside your seat bubble. They get snagged more than you'd think. The aisle isn't an armrest. It's a danger zone. Coming up, the chatterbox move that turns friendly skies into awkward silences. Number 3. Talkative trap. You're friendly, that's great, but a plane seat isn't speed dating. The overly chatty seatmate starts with a simple, "Where you headed?" then never stops. In 2025, solo travelers and introverts rule the skies. One woman spent an entire flight nodding politely as her neighbor detailed his divorce, his dog's vet bills, and his keto journey. By hour 4, she pretended to sleep. Here's the thing, if someone has headphones in, gives short answers, or stares straight ahead. The fix? Start light. Read the room. If they respond warmly, great. If not, give them space. There's a difference between being friendly and being trapped. Your travel story can wait, their sanity can't. Up next, the bathroom behavior that ruins it for everyone. Number 2. Lavatory landmines. Let's talk about what you're leaving behind. Airplane bathrooms are tiny, shared, and already gross. But when you walk out and leave it looking like a gas station horror movie, you've made 150 enemies. Unflushed toilets, wet floors, used tissues stacked like paper mountains. Flight attendants aren't your janitors, and they do notice who left the mess. On long flights, repeat offenders get flagged. Some even get reported. And now, the number 1 thing you must never do, unless you want to risk everything. Number 1. Ignoring crew instructions. Think ignoring a seatbelt sign is no big deal? Think again. This is the cardinal sin of air travel, and in 2025, it can cost you big. When flight attendants give instructions, it's not a suggestion, it's federal law. You don't want to be the person who delays takeoff because you won't put your tray table up, or who argues during the safety demo, or who refuses to stay seated during turbulence. One man got escorted off a flight after ignoring crew warnings, just because he wasn't done texting. That flight? Delayed an hour. Flying used to be about reaching a destination. Now it's about surviving the journey without losing your cool or your dignity. Whether it's elbows, earbuds, or bare feet, your seatmate's sanity depends on your choices. So next time you board, ask yourself, am I the problem? Because up here, there's nowhere to hide. And everyone remembers everything.